Hey guys. So I think the discussion today needs to be about, sorry, I just got back from a walk. Just walking my dog. I was trying to film a video earlier and it wasn't, I don't know, I needed some exercise before I could like get in that state of allowing, I guess. So yeah, it seems like just cause like this is the theme for me right now and like it seems like the most dominant thing in my vibration and I don't want to like get into like this 4D like how to fix yourself mode. I'm just trying to play in this more resonant space of this frequency of like the dream life instead of just like trying to problem solve and trying to like learn how to manifest, I guess, right? Does that make sense? So sorry, I'm just trying to get this like set up so I can actually be in the frame. So yeah, let's talk about fun stuff like living on the beach in Malibu, which is not where I live in the current manifestation, but it's a new desire of mine, which is ridiculous, right? Because the property taxes in Malibu are, I mean, it's like the most expensive place you could live basically in the whole country. So, but we were at the beach there and like, it just felt so good. It'd be nice to have a house on the beach there. And like, if you can literally have anything you want, then why not dream that? And like, knowing that like, okay, I can't, okay. I had to get my hair out of my face. Like, why not dream that dream, even if it seems ridiculous? Because, like, it all comes down to resonance, right? And, like, when I think about the most ridiculous manifestations, such as me winning the jackpot in the lottery and then, like, having, like, literally, like, the $1 billion jackpot and then, like, investing my money and just being a billionaire basically, and then like having so much money like where I can like help communities and like things like that. And then I can also, like I'm saying, I can do good for others, but I can also like, it's so much that like so much overflow that like I can have ridiculous houses in Malibu and stuff. Well, I would probably only have one house in Malibu like that'd be absolutely ridiculous. Unless you're like renting it out or something. Okay, we're getting really detailed here. But what I'm trying to say is that like when I think of those things and I like envision them, they put me in a state of resonance. So like when I imagine myself in my Malibu home on the ocean, and like it doesn't have to be Malibu, but it's like it's the vibration of the thing that I'm wanting, right? And like that's like the take-home message, the takeaway message. One of them, because it's what I've learned through like wanting things and then things manifesting is that the things that manifest when you're in alignment that you want, like they end up being so much better than what your human could have like imagined or planned. And that's what's so cool about this, is that like the universe actually like surprises and delights you, like just like Abraham Hicks says, like it really is like that. But you have to get in alignment, right? Which just means you have to get in a state of resonance within yourself. But what I'm trying to say as I continue to go on all these tangents is that like when I think about the vision of like this dream life of like being in a house in Malibu on the ocean with like those big like walls that open and stuff, you know what I mean? Like the big slider walls where you have like open air in your living room. When I picture that, and I picture like it having been me that was the one that received the money and like got in a state of overflow and like received, like I'm the one that received the money to like make the purchase to fund the life that I'm living, that my partner and I are living, right? He's there too. So then it puts me in a state, what I'm trying to say is it puts me in a state of resonance. Like literally, like when I envision that, it puts me in a state of calm that I want to be in. No matter what the manifestation is, if it brings that, or I should say, if it matches that frequency, I want it, okay? And so like, I think I've talked about this before. Yeah, I've totally talked about this before in other videos where when I was picturing being a billionaire, And like when I was saying how like picturing being a billionaire put me in that state of calm, right? And so this is what's happening when I get in that state of like having the house in Malibu after winning the lottery jackpot. So like what I'm saying is that it's not about the manifestation, it's about the feeling, right? And so like if picturing those things puts me in that feeling state, then I'm gonna picture those things. And that means it also is an indicator that picturing those things is something that source is in alignment with. Like source, my higher self, the divine, the truth is in alignment with that, with me picturing it. So like it's an aligned action. It might not seem like an action to imagine something, but it actually is. You're doing something when you're imagining, because you're channeling energy towards a point of focus, and like you're so powerful. Like it's super powerful when you channel your energy towards a point of focus. So what else do I want to say? So I would just say like get in that state of picturing what you want. And it's cool because I'm looking at a painting on the wall right now of the ocean, which is kind of funny, huh? Yeah, it just feels really aligned to picture my dream life. So like I invite you to picture your dream life and like figure out how it feels inside of you. Like notice how it feels. And if it feels like resistance, then you just have a little bit of vibrational work to do. Okay? You can want whatever you want. But if it's feeling like resistance in your body to try to imagine like the most outlandish things that you want, like $1 billion, or I'm sure I'm the only selfish one that wants $1 billion, right? Right, guys? I'm the only egotistical person that wants the billions. Yeah. So when you picture that, what I was saying, I was just making jokes. So, when you picture having your billions of dollars, or like whatever that most outlandish thing that you, if you're honest with yourself, you actually do want, but it seems like impossible. That thing, if it gives you resistance when you think about it, it's because you're just embodying doubt in it. Okay, so you're just like used to doubting it. But the point being that I don't even know what the point is, honestly. I honestly don't even know what the point is. I just wanted to make a video. So if I actually post this, thanks for watching, and I'm sorry that it's so all over the place, but this is just part of the learning how to be a content creator and like figuring out what to say and like if it's worth sharing. So oh yeah, I also want to say before I end this that like if you're trying to get in the state of being of your crazy outlandish desire, I highly recommend this one video that is a meditation that someone that I know in my online community shared the other day, and I actually saved it and I've been listening to it daily because it's so good and it's so simple, and it's literally just a meditation to like go and drop into your heart space and like unlock the door in your heart space and then like picture the thing you want and then like integrating that back into your life. And it's just super simple and it's really short. So I'm gonna link it in this description if I do post this video, but I'm trying to come up with a takeaway message right now, which I guess is just that like, imagine the big things and like just reach for the best feeling you can find. And for me, the best feeling I can find is me being in that Malibu home, like overlooking the ocean and knowing that I'm the one that attracted it and manifested it. And like, I'm the one that like allowed the money or the abundance or whatever the resources to come to me. Okay, I'll be honest. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. It's literally me having won the lottery jackpot. And it doesn't have to be literal, but like, it's whatever that feeling is that you get when you embody the thing, right? It's just like, that's what you want. So like whatever puts you in that feeling, here's the takeaway message I was reaching for. Whatever puts you in that feeling, whether it's going on a walk, whether it's doing yoga, whether it's laying on your couch, doesn't matter what it is, whether it's envisioning your dream life, whether it's writing down positive affirmations. But for me, it's always like, it's mostly always been like an internal thing is what I've found more and more, because when I try to find the feeling from things outside of me and like doing certain things or going certain places in the physical reality, I find that like it's not quite reliable, because sometimes doing that thing doesn't actually bring back the feeling that it once maybe did for you, or like you might have just been in a state of being last time you went to that place or did that thing that was really good, but it wasn't the thing that brought the feeling, it was you. It's always you. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. So maybe I'm not gonna end this video quite yet. It's always you. It's always something you can achieve within. And that's the only, okay, here we go. This is the only reliable way to tap into the frequency you wanna tap into. Like, you have to realize that it's within you all the time. And that should bring you some serious, like, empowerment and freedom and realization that, like, you are free and that it never was the things outside of you creating the feeling. And, like, I know I'm picturing a thing that's a manifestation, but I'm still picturing it with inside of myself. It's still something I'm conjuring within myself, and therefore it's not a conditional thing that I'm reaching for. It's not something where I'm depending on something outside of myself or an action that I'm taking in the physical to create the feeling. And I feel like that's so much more empowering, right? So yeah, takeaway message is the feeling you're reaching for, whether it's from the manifestation or just the feeling in general, it's always coming from you, okay? It's always coming from within yourself. And you can tap into that right now. Just try to reach for your best feeling you can find. And like I said, whether that means you're like envisioning something specific, or it's a specific thought that makes you feel that way, or it's a way that you were thinking and feeling yesterday or this morning, like just go back into that state and like keep doing that, because why not? We're here to enjoy our lives. And the more that you go back to that feeling, whatever that best feeling is that you're reaching for, then the more the things on the outside are going to reflect that, right? Okay. It seems really basic, but like, it's just a reminder. I guess I'm just here to remind you, okay? Like, this is how it works, and just keep remembering that, and like, try not to let the things in the manifestation, like, get your goat, okay? Just like, keep coming back to the feelings that feel good, and know that, and it's funny, because like, at first we do this so that the manifestations will manifest, right? But then like, we realize that like, it was really just the feeling the whole time that we were wanting. And like, the more that we reach for the feeling with the agenda of manifesting something, the more we figure out ways to get in the feeling state. And then the more we actually figure out those ways and we actually do get in the feeling state more, then all of a sudden we find ourselves in a manifestation of like a random trip that like you weren't planning, that like needed to happen, that then you're like in this like really warm, sunny place. Like, what's happening for me right now? So all of a sudden you'll be like, oh, like something will happen and you'll be like, oh, I need to go do this. Or like, you'll be like, oh, somebody will say like, I mean, I shouldn't even like give examples, because it could literally be anything, but it wasn't something, it's not going to be like things you forced into being, right? Okay? It's literally going to be things that fall in your lap. And I'm telling you this because this is how it always works for me. And it's like literally happening right now in my life. And like, it's what I was talking about in that crazy like hour-long video I took of like when I was on the hike. And like it was so funny because like I made a short out of that video. Like I made a short to like funnel people towards the video into my channel because shorts like are shown to way more people. And somebody commented on the short and was like, I remember when I was young and naive and thought that things were positive and like, and then, you know, of course they were like, why don't you go tell the fall in Ukraine that it's about, that it gets to be good for you and that it's effortless. And so, which is something I did go into in the long video, which I just replied to them kindly and said, you know, I do go into this in the video that is linked to, like the conversation of conflict in the world and like how this relates to that and how it actually helps with that. So anyways, where was I going with that? God, I always do this. God bless you guys for being here and listening to me ramble. Trinity County water. It's the best water on the shelf. It's the best water. It's literally actually alkaline spring water. It's like the best water you can get in a gallon jug. I don't even think this is a gallon, but it's almost a gallon. So anyways, my dog just like sighed. He's like, are you gonna get to the point, Mom? Or what? I just feel like there's something deeper there. I think I'm gonna film a channeled message now. All right, I don't know if I'm gonna post this. I might, but yeah, just do what you can do to get in the feeling state and know that even if your manifestation seems shitty right now, there's probably things that are working out for you that you're just overlooking because you're just focused on some problems maybe more than you're focused on what's working out. And the more that you focus on what's working out and the more that you do whatever you can to get in a frequency of alignment, the faster, and it's gonna happen fast. Like once you get in that alignment more and more, it's just like I said, all of a sudden you'll like find yourself in a, like some things will just line up and then like you'll just find yourself living a reality that you're like, holy shit, this is like, I'm like in a warm place on vacation and like, or whatever it is that like, that matches the frequency, right? Whatever it is that matches the frequency, and the universe is gonna surprise and delight you. It's just how it works. And it's super sweet because now that I'm in like a sunny, warm place for a few days and like feeling like I'm on vacation, I'm just enjoying myself even more. And then it's even easier to find the feeling state. Like now I'm like picturing being in a home in Malibu on the beach, and I'm like owning the home, and it's like easy for me to embody that feeling. Weird, right? So it's like once you go up in frequency, and it's more of a resonance, right? It's a resonance with your truth. It's just a resonance with a good positive feeling, which means you're in alignment with source, which means you're in alignment with your truth. So when you're in that resonance, you're in alignment. And it's a good feeling. And then things will manifest. Literally, they will. And this is awesome that like I'm in this manifestation right now of this like funness, because like I get to like, it gets to serve as just proof again for my human, so that I can more confidently come here and talk to you about it. And I can be more confident too in like how it works, so that I can continue manifesting more and more and keep being like, you guys, look, it's working. It works. Oh yeah, that's right. I was actually saying that in that video. I was like, I told you guys you get to be a witness for like how things unfold after I'm in this frequency, this positive frequency that I was tapping back into. And yep, they're unfolding. I got a surprise vacation out of something. So something that had nothing to do with me, which is so funny. Like, I literally manifested this and it has nothing to do with me, but it has everything to do with me because I feel like I actually like definitely co-created it happening. And this is what happens. It's so cool. Like, it's literally just effortless. I'm sure you guys, if you're watching this and you're here, especially some of my like regular people, I know you guys already know this stuff and like you're probably already experiencing some of this, but I'm living it. So this is a reminder that it gets to get better and better and better. And like, the better it gets, because like I said, once the manifestations start popping and then all of a sudden you're looking around and you're like, oh, look at this. I'm living the dream right now. Then like, then you just, it's easier for you to just be in that aligned state. And then the easier it is for you to be in that aligned state, the more you embody it. And then the more that things like work out, right? So yeah, until you manifest an experience that you need to learn from, and then you might like have a lot harder time being in that aligned state. But I feel like a lot of us that are here in this space are already past that stage. And like but it's always, you know, there's always going to be more. So if you are like, I should say like, if you are reaching for a specific like manifestation or like dream life, your reality is going to show you all the ways that you're not in alignment with that need to be alchemized, ways that you're being, states of being within yourself that aren't aligned with that. And like, I'm realizing this is like why my last 5 years have been such an intense like roller coaster. Actually, that's not really the best word. The roller coaster was really just this last year. These last few months, really. But a roller coaster that kept getting better and better. But like the last 5 years was a roller coaster of, it was more just like a challenge for the parts of me that weren't aligned with what I want. So, but we're getting to the end of that and we're coming out of that. So, all right, guys, I'm going to end it there. And I hope this was of some benefit for you and inspiring in some way. So talk to you later.